Hey!
Hey.
Hey, welcome out to channel14.com's Bodega Nights. I'm Joao.
This is Norm.
Ed Martin.
Note he said, and Martin, not Ed Martin, because your name isn't Ed.
Alright, Ed.
Can I be?
For today, you are Ed.
Right, so how's everybody been, dude? It's been a while.
Oh, yeah, man. Martin.
Yeah. Well, Norm, I got very interested in that movie you were watching.
Yeah. As of this recording, I posted like a status for watching The Girl Who Leapt Through Time a little earlier today. Actually,
Okay.
still not done watching it, so Martin, no spoilers.
Okay, shiz. I guess we can't talk about that. Or let's talk about the parts you already you watched.
Well, actually, I have seen
what did you like?
I have actually seen absolutely none of this movie, so just tell me the premise. And we can go from
Norm.
there.
High school girl finds out she can leap through time. That's about.
And
That's about. That's about the
So it's Back to the Future set in
set
14-year-old
in-
girls Tokyo or something?
Yes. Yep.
yes.
What is 14-year-old girls Japan? Contemporary Japan. So
And
that's about the
there's
long story short.
also like a certain love angle there, here and there.
Yeah, well, it's high school, so there's nobody really
Yes.
thinks about, hey, I can leap through time. Let's go back and kill Hitler. No,
Nah.
it's
Yeah.
it's about how would it. I wouldn't want to simplify to how would a teenager view time travel and what would they use it for, but it's an interesting take. It's emotionally charged, and that's all I can really say about it without being spoilery.
So it's one of those like character studies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So far,
Oh,
up to what I've seen, it's a character study.
there was also a German suplex here and there.
Yeah, dude, how was WWE Live Manila? What?
They were here!
You were there, Norm?
No, they were here. But I didn't really see Cena.
Me too. I was just seeing a floating blue suit, man, in the airport.
That was a huge suit.
Yeah.
And
Seriously though, how
nothing-
was it? Like, what was on the card, Martin, and how was your experience this time around? Like, I know that you were there for the previous one, if I recall.
Yeah, 2009, SmackDown ECW. The main event was, CM Punk versus Brother Nero.
Oh, yeah, we also have to talk about UFC 203, but
Yes.
but how was the live event in Manila?
This year I kinda liked it. Strangely enough, I had more fun this year than 2009. Maybe the obvious reason is I wasn't alone this time. There's like, we had our friend John, and then on 2 rows above us was our common friends from the PWR people, or those who write about them, or the wrestling community. So
Shout out to
it was
Jobber
like-
Talk, by the way.
Listen to Jobber Talk once in a while. It comes out every other week. Every week, actually.
It depends
Okay,
on how Martin is feeling.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna release 2 straight episodes. I'm sorry, John. I'm gonna bother you every Saturday.
That's cool.
It's fine.
Anyway,
fine,
where
fine.
was I? Yeah, it was cool. I like my area, like upper box. It compared to the Araneta. Wait, was that Facebook? Anyway, sorry.
Facebook?
Compared to the Araneta Coliseum, if you're upper box, the upper box in MOA Arena, well, at least the Coral I was in, very good view. Good view.
What do you mean,
So-
like you can actually see the ring, or is this like, oh
Yes.
yeah, I got to see Bailey?
Dude, there's no Bailey here.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Oh, no. No, it doesn't look so
because-
far. I mean,
because
there's
of-
like the view.
Because as far as our friends
Okay.
go, you tend to be very euphemistic.
Oh, well, wait, what does that mean, guys?
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I like the view. For like, what's that?
He likes the
3,000
view.
3,100.
Bailey.
Really don't know what you're getting at, guys, but seriously.
Sasha
I love
Banks.
watching okay, she was there. Yeah, at least you guys got it right. I'm confused now. So let's stop talking about the view.
Why not? Rosie O'Donnell's great.
I was waiting for that.
Hey, I'd rather have her than Elizabeth from Survivor, man.
Whoopi Goldberg's still funny, man.
No one said she wasn't, I
Yeah.
think.
Some of my earliest childhood memories were watching Sister Act.
Actually, yeah.
Same here.
Whoa.
We are born in a similar decade. Look at that. Who would have thought?
Uncanny.
90s kids!
I'm really tempted to like insert the sound of a dial-up modem right now.
Just so all the younger millennials will know what it actually sounds like.
And stop claiming that they know what it sounds like or know how it feels to put like a cassette tape on a boombox
Should that
or
even
something like that.
should that even still be a thing? I'm sorry, the whole generation gap of, you have your older millennials and you have your younger millennials, which I don't really understand. It's just because people use Snapchat or...
Yeah, I think the point that you divide, or your delineation point is, do you remember a time before there was an internet?
I do.
Right? And
Yeah.
So I think that's where if we were to divide up this quote unquote millennial thing, which apparently is a very millennial thing to do, to say that like we're not millennials. But if we were to divide it up, I think it would be whether you remember a time without the internet. Like,
True.
we still know how to send letters and stuff, you know?
And for the generation even younger, now it's do you remember a time before smartphones?
Oh my goodness, that's a good point. Do they
Yeah.
remember when cell phones can be touched and not the lower tier cell phones that cost like 1,000 or 2,000 pesos only?
You mean
Wow.
feature phones?
Your cheap phones are quite expensive.
That's the cheapest phone you can see, quote unquote.
Nah, dude, head over to like
Your
your cherry
gray
mobiles
market.
and stuff. Like, you can
Oh,
get,
right,
you can
sorry.
get like really cheap. You can get phones for as low as like 500 pesos now. 300 to 500 pesos.
Yeah, iOS Jelly Bean.
Jelly what now?
So anyway,
Actually,
yeah.
never mind.
we were talking about the WWE show. Who was on what was the main event?
Oh, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, not to be confused with that guy from One Direction, and Seth Rollins. Pretty much an NXT main event, so most of us were chanting NXT at the start.
So, like it was a triple threat.
Title match. Yeah.
Was it packed? I assume it was. But
Was it what?
packed.
There were blocked off areas at one side because they couldn't see it if they sit there.
Ah,
So like one segment of GA upper box were closed down because no one can see stuff there. Yeah, I have to keep it PG. They can't see stuff there if they were to sit there.
alright. Well, that's fair enough. You mean you don't want to block your audience view, right?
Yeah, that's like a jerk move, and then you charge them that much. Oh, guess where you're sitting? I can't.
How much
see
were the
it.
tickets? I wasn't really looking into it.
Upper box without the discount is 3,100, and most expensive is like 15K or 16K
Whoa,
at ringside.
Wow.
that's a huge jump.
Especially
Yep.
since one of the biggest stars you really wouldn't be able to see anyway. Sorry. How was,
Boys make the noise.
it dawned upon me earlier as I was watching UFC 203 how insane the schedules of these WWE guys are, because they were in Manila over the weekend, and then there's Backlash, which
Dude, different brand. The one who went here was Raw. Backlash is SmackDown.
yeah, but
Huh.
then who was
But yeah, you have a point. I can share you the schedule right now. Basically before they came to Manila, right?
Yeah.
Friday. They were coming from London the night before. So they arrived here around like 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
Still jet lagged.
Jet lagged, and they had to check in. One of the wrestlers even went to game book somewhere in Circuit just to play Street Fighter 5 with some of the local people.
That's
Xavier
nice.
Woods.
yeah, Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
So the show was like what? 8 p.m. So between 1 o'clock, and some of them had to do media and meet and greets. Between 1 to 5 p.m., they could like sneak in a nap or like work out or like just check their gear and stuff like that. Because after after they have to do the show 8 to 11 p.m. 11 p.m. they're heading back to the hotel. Around 1 a.m. after their nap, they have to leave again because they have to head out to the airport heading to China for their 4 a.m. flight. And that's where they are last night, and they are already mid-air heading to America for Monday Night Raw.
Wait, man, that is tight.
Who was here? Was
the
John
Raw
Cena?
brand.
But then
Cena's SmackDown, but Cena's
right?
part-timer now. The
was he
reason
on
why
Backlash?
Cena's...
Or does he have a
won't
match
be.
on Backlash? What's his name? Phenomenal guy, AJ Styles. Was he here?
Oh, no. AJ's on SmackDown. Remember, the brand split is back. So the one we got was Raw plus Cena, because Cena has to be that guy who translates for them in China, because he's the one who knows Mandarin. And he's like the ambassador.
It was weird because I saw pictures of Gallows and Anderson and assumed Bullet Club.
Nah, it was just them. AJ's on SmackDown. And Finn's injured. So, sad to say, just two bald guys. Oh, the crowd was chanting Bullet Club when they entered.
Smarks.
Yes.
Each
There
and
are
every one of
plenty.
you. Smarks. So what have you been up to, Norm?
What have I been up to? Mostly
The
work.
return of season 2 Radio Norm. I love that.
Yeah, season 2 part 2 is on its way. We already have like a couple episodes out, and I'm still working on 2 more episodes. Actually have been just recently recovering from a very bad cough, so I haven't been able to record. But it's clearing up now, as you can hear. So hopefully I get more episodes out soon.
We could have done like the bedroom voice, sort of as close to a baritone as you can get, you know, like a 6:45 p.m.
11:06 p.m. It's not really sexy. It's
coughing at a coffee shop.
germs on my microphone. It's gonna be the close to baritone voice, and near the end it's going to be like the Batman growl, just cause my voice is gonna be like,
This is Radio Norm.
signing out.
It's Radio Norm. Holy smokes, Norman.
Swear to me.
We should do. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of. I have an idea for a podcast now. Just read like Radio Norm transcripts in various
Batman
voices.
Can I do it in George Takei voice? This is Radio Norm. Signing out. Oh my.
We should get the guy that's famous for Game of Thrones to do it.
Which guy? Hodor?
Yeah, why not?
There was I had a discussion about this with AG in either a Bodega Nights or a supporter show, where we talked about how sad it must be to be the dude that DJs, but then everybody just keeps on yelling at him to hold the door.
Oh yeah.
Like he tries his best, but at the end of the day, he's a glorified doorman.
That must suck.
A fairly well paid doorman, but you know.
Hey, pays the bills, right? You just gotta hold the door.
Then it spawned this entire discussion about, like, AG was saying it's sad, but then I said, like, but then what if he comes up and has an even more awesome role? Will he necessarily be remembered as the hold the door guy? Or, you know, is it really that unfortunate? If that's who he ends up being for the rest of his life, then yes, it is quite sad. However, if he ends up playing like some iconic role, you know, in like 20 years, when they do a reboot of the Batman reboot and they decide to get him as Bruce Wayne, they'd be hard pressed to tell Batman to hold the door. He could play Alfred.
Yes. That's going to be amazing. Alfred, get the Batmobile. Hodor.
So do you guys still play Pokemon Go?
Actually, no, not really. I'm one of the
Yeah, I just... Oh, okay.
I'm one of the population that stopped. playing Pokemon
Alright.
Go.
Filthy
Martin?
casual. Just kidding. Thanks to my new data plan, I can play it a bit more frequently.
Thanks to your new data plan. Good job, marketing.
Boom.
You know,
Yeah,
from,
so what teams are you
quote
guys on and
unquote-
whatnot?
Oh yeah, what's your team, Norm?
I was Mystic.
Okay.
Yeah, Mystic. Me.
Team Valor.
You guys
Instinct.
trust your instincts.
Hey, we got a
we're-
representative from each one.
Well represented. Awesome.
Yay for diversity.
Yes, this is 2016.
This is 2016. We must divide people into 3 groups.
Yes, for unity's sake.
One
How
for logic.
counterproductive. How counter.
Segregation for unity. Yeah.
Yay! Let's be a partner. Oh shh.
What?
I'm gonna stop myself there.
Very good. Prudence
Good.
prevails.
Yes.
Alright, so we're,
We can't let a secret listener find that line out. What it means.
what?
Hey, secret listener,
Hey guy.
Yeah.
What's that?
or not guy, or guy pretending to be a gal, or gal pretending to be a guy.
What?
We don't know your gender.
This is a new development.
Or, somewhere in the middle, because it's all about gender fluidity now.
Yeah.
Because it's 2016!
Yep.
Sure.
So yeah, Norma, what stopped you from Pokemon going? The data, a lot of Rattatas and Psyducks and Pidgeys all around you? Or the brother Spearows? Those filthy brother Spearows that needed the lesson?
I guess it's the lack of depth to the game, really. I mean,
I see.
it's not the traveling thing. I mean, admittedly, I'm just like a city guy for the most part, and and Pokemon requires you to travel a lot, just so you go to a different province to catch a specific Pokemon, right?
Whoa, they do?
Well, areas.
Yes and no?
Yeah, yes and no, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
But that's not what stopped me. Yeah, it got me to stop playing. I guess I just lost interest.
Yeah, it's boring and
Yes.
repetitive.
Yes, there we go.
True. It's like the diminishing marginal utility kind of thing.
I guess I was just like waiting for.
Political economist, ladies and gentlemen. Marginal utility. The principle of diminishing returns.
Yes.
That too. So what was your starter Pokemon before you got an arrow to the knee?
Charmander.
Me too! How about you, Joao?
Pikachu.
How dare you? Just kidding.
You jackass.
It's like,
My starter Pokemon was on Mewtwo.
this is a thing, right? Like, because there's that thing that you can do, where
You
you
have to-
just walk.
No, you run away from your starter Pokemon 3 times.
Yeah.
Then
you're
you
like,
get
I
a
don't want
fucking
you.
Pikachu.
I don't want you. I don't want you. Pika? Yeah!
Yes.
Now we're in business. It's like, man, it's like, gives you like 3 options, 3 choices to pick one of the 3 Pokemon. And then it kind of relents and gives you the Pikachu you always wanted.
Yeah.
Makes it near impossible to find another Pikachu.
I don't know. We've had a number just show up here.
I
Not
gotta
at
go
home,
to
but
Cebu.
like,
I'm
like
not
at
going
the
to Cebu
mall.
for a Pikachu.
yeah. Come here for the Snorlax that we caught in
What?
the mall one day.
Dude,
Book me
you
a
can
ticket.
hatch Pikachus. I just hatched mine tonight.
Yeah.
It's a
it
2km
pops
egg.
out of a 2K egg, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think more interesting than Pokemon Go, and those are some of my neighbor's dogs, by the way. More interesting than Pokemon Go would be, for me, and from a marketing perspective, is all the other promos related to Pokemon Go that everybody's doing to get people to go to their store.
Yeah. I was at the mall, one of the malls this afternoon, and they had this like big poster that said like gotta catch 'em all in this mall, right?
Yeah.
Because like the thing is just perpetually lured.
Yes.
Lies, dude. All they have are freaking Pidgeys and Weedles.
Dude, I
And-
need Weedles if you don't want
And
them.
Rattatas. I keep on calling them Ratate.
Ratata ta 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 ta.
Yeah, ratate. Because, well, I guess you do have like value in your Pidgeys and Weedles and Caterpillars in that it only takes 12 to evolve them, right? So
Yeah, but it's also fun evolving a slew of Rattatas.
yeah, but then you need 25 candy to evolve a Ratata.
Well,
Ratate.
with the volume of them popping up anyway, it's like a 12 candy Pidgey. Because I
Oh,
get
yeah.
more Rattatas than Pidgeys. I just like did anyone? Oh yeah, that's my phone. Anyway, yeah, I just did I just kept evolving like a handful of Pidgeys and Rattatas earlier. And yeah, it
and
helps
he ends
like
up at level
up.
34.
Yeah, thank you, Lucky Egg. And thank you, a lot of Rattatas that we have captured for the past few days.
Yeah, it's not
This was-
actually that hard to break the game.
Yes and no.
Once you hit,
If you...
the thing is, once you hit level 20, like, that leveling curve gets really steep.
Really.
Amen.
Yeah. Like, to get from 21 to 22, it's like 100,000 XP, and then to get from 22 to 23 or whatever, you add 20,000 to that, and then you add 20,000 to that. So by the time you're halfway between 20 and 30, you have to get upwards of twice as much XP as you needed to get to level 20 in the first place or something like that. Like, it's just insane.
You know, they gotta
So-
keep you from finishing the game fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
For the next
thinking,
update.
like, are the Pokemon like level capped? Like at level 20, you unlock this Pokemon batch.
No. But as far as I know, the higher your level, the stronger the
CP?
Yeah, the CPs of your spawns are.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's that.
Save your candies, guys.
Save your Stardust.
Save your Stardust.
Yeah. That's the thing that's in such short supply. Stardust.
It's like Stardust dealers. I got what you need, man. I got Primo Supply Stardust. Fresh up the boat.
Yeah.
Wanna
Stardust.
power up your Vaporeon, man? You wanna power up your Vaporeon? 4,000
You can-
Stardust.
You can get your Charizard up to 2,000 CP, man. For the cash over.
Stardust.
Freaking.
To be confused with the wrestler.
Okay, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I was distracted by the thought of Stardust, the wrestler.
Being the
Yeah.
Stardust dealer?
Sure. When wisdom fails, trust your instincts. What, like I know that worldwide the distribution is the blue team has the most, then, the red team, and then you have, like, Instinct, the plucky underdogs. And I was wondering if, like, do you feel like it went down those same lines here in the Philippines?
What do you mean?
Which one? The selection of teams?
Yeah, like because worldwide it's Mystic, Valor, Instinct. Like, Mystic has the most, and Instinct is the plucky underdog.
A good number of people I know are Instinct, so.
Yeah. I know more Instinct than Valor or
Actually,
Mystic.
Mystic I know a good number too. Valor seems to be the lower end.
Wait, hold up. I know there's a Pokemon Go PH group. Give me a sec. I'll see the poll results. Okay?
Oh.
Science! Some level of science. Polling isn't necessarily a scientific measure too.
Yeah. Oh, something about science. Dude, aliens.
Aliens guy was here for HistoryCon.
Yeah, and I didn't get to see him because there was a special pass, apparently.
There's a special
The
pass.
heck? Yeah.
Why is
Jesus.
why is this pass more special than all the others? Is it gold? Did it come in a chocolate bar?
Because
They come in a
aliens,
chocolate
Norm. Aliens.
Do you have to be
Oh,
tractor
speaking
beamed up to his panel?
Speaking of gold stuff and chocolate bars, Gene Wilder, dude.
Yeah. I was about to say long may he reign, but that's not I was supposed to say rest in peace. It's like, why did long may he reign come into my mind? Good times though. It's one of the first movies I saw as a kid.
Charlie and Willy Wonka?
Yeah. His
That Willy
version.
Wonka movie?
Yes.
Huh.
It's a very early memory.
Man, This explains a lot about the person that I became, but another one of my earliest childhood memories was watching See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
What?
Have you seen that movie?
No.
That movie is amazing. It is Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, where Gene Wilder's character is deaf and Richard Pryor's character is blind. And it just sort of follows their lives over the course of 2 days.
Huh.
It is filthy.
They're trying to teach each other stuff.
Just watch it if you can, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure if anybody has a copy, right? But it is really good.
We should ask around, I guess. Somebody has to have a copy somewhere.
Like I know for a fact that my cousin has a copy on Laserdisc because that's where we watched it. But I doubt you have a Laserdisc player.
No, sorry. That technology burned out faster than it, actually rolled out.
It spun out anyway. So, Martin.
Is Martin back? Martin's still doing his research.
Damn it, they unpinned the post. So I have to go all the way down. So, if anyone's reading, Miko, I know you're part of this group. Tell them, I can't say the D word. Bad move. They should have pinned it so we could get a census of the Pokemon Go PH team list. All I know is it was almost a 3-way tie with Valor or Mystic or Instinct. I don't know. I think most of us were Instinct in that group. Well, I'm Valor. Oh wait, what's the reason why you chose Mystic or Instinct? Hey, what's your reason, Joao, for Instinct?
Because I'm a nerd.
He trusts his instincts.
Okay. How about you, Norman? What's with the blue crew?
No real reason.
Cool. Well, no,
okay.
My reasoning for Instinct specifically was because worldwide they had the lowest numbers in terms of membership, and everybody loves an underdog. So, in order to be like part of the cool niche group within this like huge cultural phenomenon, I figured, let's go Instinct.
Okay. Oh, I finally found the post, guys. Okay. Pool results.
Right.
Team Valor,
Science.
Instinct. It's a 2-way tie between Valor and Instinct in the Philippines.
What?
Well,
I'm the
in
underdog.
our small sample. Yeah, Mystic is the underdog with 35 people in the group. Instinct and Valor are tied at 41 people in the group. 41 each. You're the underdog, Norm.
So that
There's
speaks
like
specifically to
to the sample size I'm in, though.
Yeah.
Your
and
sample size is inaccurate. Wildly inaccurate.
I would feel that's a fairly self-selecting group because, with regard to like the people that take the time to join Facebook groups and stuff, or the people that actually took the game somewhat seriously, right? Like, let's find a way to actually play this game and break it and whatnot. Whereas, you're more, how do you call this? Your more casual player probably isn't going to be joining a Facebook group, right?
That's me.
Filthy casuals.
So does that mean that the lack of a result in favor of team blue people, Mystic, is the fact that it's a silent majority because these are the people that really don't care to join Facebook groups?
Very interesting.
You see how flawed my logic was, but how I was able to use quote statistics to back it up? Amazing.
Yes. But remember, like I said earlier, it's a very small sample size, and most of those guys in the group are from our school. So yeah.
Well, that explains why Valor and Instinct are quite high then. 1, because they're the school colors, and 2, those tend to be the teams that the nerds end up on.
Instinct or Valor. Oh wait, what's my reason? Cause it's kinda wrestling related. Yeah.
But look at Miko, right? That guy's like straight up Valor, and he has a gym like near his office, and he tries to make sure that it's red as much as possible.
And of course, it's Miko.
And it's insane, dude. They have like 3 Pokestops right at the hotel that he works at.
He'll never run out of balls.
Holy smokes!
So like when all 3 of them are lured, right? The The spawn rate is just insane.
The only person who lured them is Nico.
You'd be surprised, right? Because like when it comes to the lures and stuff that you see in malls and like
People actually just...
Yeah, because you get free lures, right? Like,
yeah.
So I would think that right now a lot of them aren't the malls themselves putting up those lures, but like them just relying on the kindness of people and their desire to collect. I was gonna say cardboard crack, but this isn't even that. Making reference, of course, to Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, what were we talking about?
Okay, we gotta have this consensus, guys. We can't all be distracted.
Well,
that's true.
Alright, has anybody seen Train to Busan?
No, but I heard it's really good.
It's pretty good. It's not gonna win
Not
any
me.
awards, but it's pretty good. Bring your family, it's gonna be fun. It's like Taken meets Resident Evil. On a train.
Whoa.
On a
I'm
train.
gonna watch that. On a train. So it's like the new Snakes on the Plane.
It's snakes on a plane with Taken 3, except instead of snakes, you have zombies.
Zombies on
And
a
there's
train.
no Samuel L. Jackson to say, get the F out of my train.
Speaking of Train to Busan, right? My girlfriend was watching it. Or my girlfriend watched it. And she made this observation that, like, if Korean films have a signature shot, it'd be like this dramatic, it would be like a dramatic sort of zooming out with cheesy piano music playing in the background.
Oh yeah, it does. That makes sense.
Right? Like every single Korean film that I've seen, and granted I haven't seen very many of them, but like I can attest to that.
There's one
yes,
zooming out scene.
a zooming out scene with cheesy piano music playing in the background in the middle of like a rompy zombie flick.
That's true. There was one that I remembered specifically. I don't know. It was. I'm desensitized to zombie movies, but I don't know. Everybody is with Walking Dead and everything else, Zombieland and et al. But I had a fun game in playing with myself about, alright, who's gonna die next?
Yeah.
How are they actually going to survive? It's a cool, it's my own nerdy game to play because I'm desensitized to it, but it's a really enjoyable movie. So yeah.
Who's the, wait, no, not who. So what is, the sort of quintessential monster of the post-zombie era, do you think?
What do you mean?
Because, I have this belief that the monster is very much like a reflection of the fears of present society, right? So, like, Bram Stoker and stuff. Like, there was that sort of fear of...
I think now it's,
not the unknown, but like, it was a very romantic idea, but then when the romantic idea just goes to the dogs, right?
Yeah.
The zombie is sort of this reaction to commercialization or whatever Romero said it was. Not commercialization. Well, yeah, commercialization, commoditization, and industrialization. Like you can tell that you can see the zombie as a metaphor of that and a reflection of our fear to that. Fear of that. Frankenstein is this anxiety around science.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, just based on Busan and all of the other zombie media recently released, I would say that the monster stopped being the monster. You know, it's not the monster anymore. It's the monster is us.
We are the Walking Dead.
Yeah, and it's like the zombies are just the background.
By God, no.
Yeah,
That's
no,
deep.
that's the difference between like the Romero sort of zombie, the Romero zombie flick and like your Resident Evil type stuff and everything post Walking Dead, huh? Or like the stuff post Walking Dead where the zombie isn't really the threat. That's true.
Yeah, it's the danger is always going to be there, but what they really focus on is how the danger shapes us or society reacts to the fact that there's ever constant danger and how it shapes the way people trust, believe, or, you know, basically relate to anybody.
So the monster is yourself.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that movie Don't Breathe. where the monster is just a normal dude. That's really badass.
Yes. It's just a guy who can't see.
He's like Daredevil, dude. He's like an insane Matt Murdock that keeps women in the basement.
And I haven't seen the movie, but based on the trailer, I'm just like, I don't know who to root for. Do I root for the girl who's just really, really struggling and just wants to do this one last job for her kid? Or do you root for this old guy who's blind, but he's really deadly?
Yeah, dude. It's a weird thing in it's a weird thing in storytelling, no? Where you have like insane moral ambiguity. Like you're not supposed to know who to root for. I'm not exactly sure that those are the most effective stories, but if they're done right, it's amazing.
It's amazing if done right, but yeah, I agree. It's more often than not, there's a lot of room for mistakes because you risk confusing your audience and just not being able to tell the story because they're confused, so they can't follow. That's the risk. But Game of Thrones does it really well. You're not. I don't really want to like anybody anymore because everybody's into something that I don't like.
Hello.
All right.
We are still here.
Wait, no, sorry. I am texting my girlfriend. Hold up. Martin, talk.
Okay, so
Speak,
yeah.
Martin. Speak. Speak, boy. Come
WWE
on.
Manila. Hey, I'm already speaking, boy. Anyway, yeah,
Hey.
WWE Manila was kind of nice. I was
And we're
hoping
back.
for Bo Dallas versus Neville, but we got Bo Dallas on ringside, where it's gonna be Curtis Axel taking on Neville. So the NXT rematch we wanted to see became Axel Mania, baby. It was an okay match. The Braun Strowman match, guys. Wow, it was longer than expected because Goldust was like as big as Braun. So yeah, it wasn't a squash match. Other thoughts? Yeah, I was glad to see Sasha Banks in action. We thought she was injured, but she was healthy enough to, work at this show and maybe in China. I wasn't updated with what happened last night. What else can I say? Cesaro's Sheamus opener was nice. And, Big Show broke the second rope of the ring and Cena wins. And John was kind of surprised that Big Show had a very good reaction. Well, come on, man. He's a huge guy and he was here last month and he pretty much is slightly as famous as John Cena. And it's a John Cena match. Oh, wait. You guys read the article where Chris Jericho insults the country and calls himself the G word?
Yes. From
Great heel.
Yes. He, try as he might, we still hated Roman Reigns more.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But he gave a good shot.
He gave it, yeah. Props to Jericho. Oh man, that was the best mic work. I know, 2009 he did some solid promo time on the Manila tour when he was facing Ray. And yeah, I'm not sure if it was Rey Mysterio or Ricky Steamboat. All I know is Steamboat was part of that match.
Soak it in.
Drink it in, man. Oh gosh. What else can I say?
Everybody should join Telegram.
Yeah, honestly, Viber's kind of slow for me, and it's starting to be not so user friendly compared to Telegram.
Telegram is
Have you
amazing.
noticed that?
Stickers
Yes.
are great, dude.
We can make our own stickers, guys. Our
Oh
own
yes,
Yeah,
we
emoji.
need that. Yeah.
And the stickers actually have been getting a lot funnier.
Better. Yeah.
Yes.
Like some of the crap that we're putting into the group chat with the boys is just
It's fun. It's
Oh yeah.
like there is this one sticker set that's just really, really aesthetically horrible, but it's just hilarious. The one that has haha ulul on it.
Is that Jollibee?
No.
No. It's
It's like this. It's just handwritten.
What?
Yeah, dude.
let me look it up and add it to the group.
Lul. Libog mo, hoy.
Oh yeah. I bought some t-shirt. I bought a t-shirt in the WWE event, the Bootios t-shirt. And John bought the John Cena merch plus the AJ Styles gloves.
I saw. Did they
That
bring
was
any cereal? Because apparently
The what?
they actually have like cereal.
The what?
Cereal. Did they actually bring like Bootios
Oh, no.
cereal? Oh, that's
Just
lame.
the t-shirt. Just the t-shirt. And John's lucky because our friend Hub was there for like a few people in front of us in the line. That glove was like the last glove in the merch table. So, shout out to our friend Hub for, helping us buy it ahead.
Wait.
'Cause-
Norm, this is
Yes.
the sticker pack that I'm referring to.
Yes.
Oh, is that the one in okay. We should link it if it's linkable here, if they want it on their Telegram.
Yeah.
Does that work that way?
I'll try to. Yeah, I'll link you. I'll link these 2 sticker packs.
Yay!
Yes, sir. Alright. Has
Oh,
anybody
man.
seen The Shallows?
But then these are.
What's
these,
that?
Telegram sticker packs are hella Pinoy, so like.
The Shallows.
If I may lift from next number. Anyway, what? I haven't seen
Anybody
it.
seen? No, you haven't. It's that shark movie with Blake Lively where she's surfing and she gets caught in shallow water and the shark is there for some reason. It's gonna eat her.
Let me look that up because like because what's it? Like AG had this observation with me that I have this weird like not obsession but like I have this weird thing for some celebrities. Like he cannot for the life of me understand why I enjoy the work of Bea Alonzo, right? But no, he cannot for the life of him understand why I enjoy the work of Bea Alonzo. And Blake Lively is another
Person
actress. Like,
whose work you enjoy.
yeah, like, sure, The Green Lantern was a horrible movie, but freaking Blake Lively.
She was also in that one movie with Jake Long.
And she was in Gossip Girl.
Yeah, Gossip Girl.
So, Shark Attack.
Oh,
So it's like
yeah.
so it's like a serious Sharknado.
Yes,
Except there isn't like much of a tornado, just a shark.
just the one shark.
So it's like Jaws minus
It's
the
like
Spielberg.
Jaws. Yes, with less people, more Blake Lively, more shark.
So it's like Sharky and me.
It's
Was
basically
he on the
100%
left or the right side?
And 100% more GoPro.
yes. It's basically Jaws, but less boat, more swimming, more shark. So, yeah, if you're a fan
Tagline.
of
Tagline. Not just another day at the beach.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
that's the tagline. That's seriously the tagline.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
It's
god.
like it's just right on the poster. Not just another day at the beach. Blake Lively, The Shallows.
Well, it's not gonna be any day at the beach if it's Blake Lively on it.
Huh.
So, what have you guys actually seen aside from WrestleMania? If you haven't been seeing any of these movies I've seen.
Dude, I just saw that movie you were watching tonight.
UFC 203, man.
Oh yeah, how fast was that match?
Right, so we're gonna be spoiling UFC 203, everybody. We're sorry.
Yay.
Yeah, dude, CM Punk. So that happened.
Well, look at it this way. I marked out on the entrance. The match, hey, at least he's fighting now, so I guess he can redeem himself the next match, right? He just put over some local young talent anyway, according to kayfabe news.
Yeah, but my question there though is like where does Mickey Gall go from there? Right? Like he has like 2 professional fights, quote unquote. He has like 2 fights under his belt. And then, like, all of a sudden, he's thrown into the spotlight in, a match that is arguably more, quote-unquote, important or got more press than the main event, Like, Mio Who and Over Who, right? Like,
Yeah.
But then people know CM Punk, and a lot of people really couldn't care as much about Overeem, right? But, alright, so, there. You have that guy who has 2 professional fights, well now 3 professional fights under his belt and is, thrown into one of the biggest stages of them all. And, all of a sudden he's supposed to face some of the best, like, welterweights out there now? Like, no.
That's a good question, but Hey, how many UFC fights did Punk had before this one?
Yeah, so where does he go from there as well?
He better start winning or he's just gonna be a Barry Horowitz.
Yeah,
one win
but then,
against like a established guy and then he goes back to losing.
Yeah, but then like I would think that Mickey Gall has more to lose in a way.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think he's gonna be the male version of that girl who knocked out Rousey a few UFCs back?
Is that another movie I haven't seen?
No, Ronda Rousey. Who's that person who defeated her? I'm not watching UFC and stuff, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
All I know is,
what's her name? Holly Holm.
Yeah, what happened after she beat Rousey?
Yeah, what did happen?
She had like a. Well, you see that's the thing though. This is the women's bantamweight division of the UFC, and the bantamweight division, the women's bantamweight division of the UFC is just insane, right? Like nobody can really be dominant in that particular weight class, with the exception of Rousey, right? But then like right now you have Holly Holm, Miesha Tate, Amanda Nunes. Like this is an insane weight class. So, I don't think it's fair to compare Mickey Gall to Holly Holm.
Okay, so like apples to oranges thing. Sorry.
Because of the nature of the women's bantamweight. I think we talked about this, AG and I talked about this in a supporter show once. After UFC 200. Yeah, after UFC 200, because we had both just watched the Lesnar fight, but then we were more like excited. No, we were more impressed at the Tate Nunes fight because that was brutal. Anyway.
Yes. It's hard to compare now. Well, I don't know. We'll see in UFC 204. Wait, is that a cheap plug on our end?
Well, I was actually trying to make a cheap plug for the Patreon when I mentioned the supporter show.
Oh, well, at least it works. Guys, please don't forget to help our shows and this channel unsuck by donating to our PayPal or be a monthly patron at our Patreon. Our links are on the right side of our page.
Remember to listen to...
Condition. Yeah?
Yeah.
Remember to listen to...
if you... right. Dear listener, if you find value in the work that we do here, consider donating a couple of bucks.
Yes.
Or not.
It's your call, really.
Yeah, it's your call.
We do appreciate
we'll just let
money.
that weigh on your conscience a little bit.
And yeah, if you don't have the money,
sorry,
you can always follow us on the Twitter at CH14. That's CH14 without any numbers. And I heard we have a YouTube page right now. They can subscribe to that, right, guys?
I don't know, Miko and Paolo. Those guys. Man, I don't know what they're doing with the YouTube page. All I know is that the podcasts come out fairly regularly. So there's that.
And remember, guys, we have a Google Plus page. I don't know how it works, but we have that.
And if you can find us, we're on Telegram.
Yes. And if you do message us randomly, please identify yourself so we know you're a real person and not a Telegram bot.
Man, you're creepy if you find us. But amazing. Also creepy.
Yeah, amazing.
An amazing creep.
We have our shows, Third World Linux, Third World Gaming. There's also
Jobber
Season
Talk.
2 of Radio Norm. And some jobber doing Jobber Talk. Closing thoughts, guys?
Oh.
And we go.